Kioma dropped her bag on the couch and kicked off her heels with a dramatic groan. Veronica, you will not believe my day. Veronica looked up from the kitchen counter, her face already soft with that familiar warmth, the kind only a best friend could hold. She set down her cup and walked over, sitting beside Kioma like she always did. Close, present, perfect. Tell me everything, Veronica said, and Kioma did. She always did. That was the thing about their friendship. It had no walls, no locked doors, no secrets tucked away in corners. Kioma told Veronica things she hadn't even told herself yet. Her fears, her dreams, every little plan she was quietly brooding toward. Veronica was her safe place, her person. From the outside, anyone would look at them and smile. Goals. That's what real friendship looks like. But lately, Kioma's life had started to feel like a leaking boat. It started small, a job opportunity she had been so excited about. She had interviewed twice. They loved her. The offer was practically in her hands. Then, out of nowhere, nothing. The recruiter went cold. The role was filled internally. Kioma cried about it for a week. Don't worry, babe, Veronica had said, rubbing her back. Better is coming. That wasn't your place. Then came the new phone, a small win Kioma had saved up for. 3 weeks later, it slipped from a table she knew she had placed it away from the edge. Cracked screen. Repair bill she couldn't afford. Then the new job she got, the one she screamed about at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday, calling Veronica first before even telling her mother. 2 months in, she was let go. Budget cuts, they said, but something about it felt wrong. A reference that didn't go through, a detail that someone must have gotten wrong somewhere. Who did you speak to? Her aunt asked when she heard. Because this kind of thing, this is not just bad luck, Kioma. Kioma had laughed it off. Auntie, please, I don't believe in that. But alone at night, she began to wonder. Why does everything fall apart right when it's about to work? She replayed every moment, every decision, every person, but never once did her mind travel to Veronica. Why would it? Veronica was the one sitting across from her right now, listening with those warm eyes, saying all the right things. You are so strong, Chi. I promise you, your time is coming. Nobody deserves good things more than you. Kioma exhaled and leaned her head on Veronica's shoulder. I don't know what I'd do without you. Veronica smiled and patted her hand gently. I know, she said quietly. And later that evening, when Kioma had gone to her room to sleep, exhausted, drained, still hurting, Veronica sat alone in the living room. The warmth was gone from her face now. She stared at her phone, scrolled, read something, then set it down slowly. The corners of her lips moved, not quite a smile, not quite anything you'd want to see. Then she got up, turned off the kitchen light, and went to bed, just like any other night.
Veronica, pray for me. You don't even need prayers. You got this. Just go in there and be yourself. The job is yours.
Chioma got the call on a Monday morning. A small boutique downtown had seen her portfolio online and wanted her to come in. It wasn't a big deal, not yet. But something about it made her heart flutter in a way it hadn't in a long time. She called Veronica before she even got dressed. Ronnie, they want to meet me. This could be it. Chi, Veronica screamed back. Oh my God, yes, I knew it. I told you, didn't I? I told you your time was coming. Kioma laughed, the kind of laugh that comes from deep relief. Pray for me, okay? I really need this one. You don't even need prayers. You've got this. Just go in there and be yourself. She got the job. For 2 whole weeks, life felt different. She walked with her head higher, slept better, smiled easier. Veronica took her out to celebrate. Dinner, drinks, photos. Posted it on her story with the caption, My girl is winning and I am her biggest fan. Everyone in the comments agreed. Friendship goals, this is so sweet. Kioma reposted it and added, Don't know what I'd do without her. But by the 3rd week, something shifted. Her new boss called her into the office with a strange look on his face. Kioma, we received some concerns. About your last workplace. A reference that raised a few questions. She blinked. What kind of questions? He shifted uncomfortably. Professionalism, reliability. I'm sure it's nothing but HR wants us to pause your contract while we look into it. Kioma walked out of that office feeling like the ground had opened beneath her feet. She sat in her car for 20 minutes, hands on the steering wheel, not crying, just empty. Then her phone buzzed. Veronica. Hey you, how was work today? Miss you. Come over tonight? Kioma stared at the message for a long moment. Then she typed back, on my way, because where else was she going to go? It had been 3 months, 3 jobs, 2 opportunities that vanished into thin air, one friendship that never wavered. Or so Kioma thought. It was her cousin Ada that first said something. Chi, I don't want to put something in your head, but every time something good happens to you, it dies. And the only person that knows everything before it dies is Veronica. Kioma shook her head immediately. Ada, don't. I'm just saying what I see. Veronica has been there for me through everything. She's the only one who hasn't left. Ada looked at her for a long moment, then nodded slowly. Okay, she said quietly, but her eyes said something different. That night, Kioma lay in bed staring at the ceiling. She didn't want to think about it. She tried not to, but the thought had already found its way in, small and quiet, like a crack in a wall. Every time something good happens, Veronica is the first to know. She turned over and closed her eyes. No, not Veronica. Never Veronica. But 2 days later, something happened that she couldn't shake. She overheard a phone call. She hadn't meant to. She had come home early, quiet, tired. Veronica didn't hear her coming.
Oh, she never suspects anything. She never does. You know how Chioma is. She trusts too easily. Such a dumb fool.
Kioma stood frozen in the hallway. The voice was Veronica's. She didn't hear the rest. Her ears had stopped working. Her chest had stopped working. By the time Veronica walked out and saw her, she smiled wide and warm. Chi, you're home early. I was just on the phone with my mom. Come, are you hungry? Kioma looked at her. That smile, those warm eyes, her person. Yeah, Kioma said quietly. I'm fine, but nothing felt fine anymore. Chioma didn't sleep that night. She lay there replaying everything, every lost job, every opportunity that died, every tear she had cried on Veronica's shoulder, all along, all along. But this time she didn't cry. This time she planned. She set a trap, told Veronica about a fake job offer, big salary, senior position. Everything Kioma knew would make Veronica move fast. She watched her face carefully. The smile came too fast. The hug felt rehearsed. There you are, Kioma thought. 3 days later, her decoy HR contact called back. Yes, a woman called, said you were a thief. Kioma sat down slowly. A thief? She didn't cry. She picked up the phone and called her lawyer instead. She invited Veronica to dinner that Friday. Veronica arrived looking beautiful, wine in hand, big smile. No idea. They ate. They laughed. It looked like the most perfect friendship dinner in the world. Then, Kioma placed her phone on the table. The recording started playing. She trusts too easily. She never suspects anything. Veronica's smile died right there at the table. Chi, listen, 3 companies, Kioma said quietly. Same voice, same lies, every time. I can explain. My lawyer already has everything. Kioma slid an envelope across the table. Every recording, every testimony, every message. Veronica's hand started shaking. We've been friends since university. You can't. You did this, not me. Kioma stood up and walked to the front door. Opened it. I was jealous, okay? Veronica's voice cracked completely. You always had everything. Everyone always loved you. I just couldn't stand it. Kioma looked at her one last time. Goodbye, Veronica. Door closed. Silence. Then she called Ada. It's done. How do you feel? Ada asked. Kioma looked around the apartment, at the couch where she had cried into the wrong shoulder 100 times. She smiled slowly. Like myself again? She looked out at the city lights. And that new interview on Friday? Yes?
I know, right? And the interview? Yes, how was it? Don't worry, I haven't told a single soul.
The end.